Hi, welcome back to Shotoku Tech. Yeah, previously we unboxed the Devastator tank robot from DFRobot, and it presents an interesting situation in that it is just the robot chassis and motor, etc. No controller. That gives you a lot of flexibility and a lot of freedom, but then there's a lot of decisions to be made, and I just wanted to share some of the thoughts that I've had so far about what control board do I want to use? Let's take a look. First of all, I'm looking for motor controllers. That's going to be the most important aspect. So here's the Arduino motor shield, and obviously this would sit right on top of, this shield would sit right on top of an Arduino Uno. Problems with Arduino Uno is it doesn't have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth itself, and I think that that's really going to be critical to the mission. The Arduino Uno doesn't have a camera connection, at least not directly. Yeah, I'm sure you can find a way to attach a camera to an Arduino Uno, but I think offhand, the Arduino Uno might be a little limited. You can check out my channel. I've got an Arduino playlist. We've certainly worked with the Arduino R4 Uno Wi-Fi. That would give you Wi-Fi. I think Bluetooth too. Yeah, Bluetooth as well. But again, like I say, you're going to be limited. I prefer working in Arduino language or Arduino IDE. Anyway, this video is for you to leave comments too on boards and shield combos, etc., boards and expansion combos, etc. I basically want 4 motors, 4 servos, support the camera, support Bluetooth, support Wi-Fi. And I'm not real strong in coding on Python, so we'll talk about Raspberry Pi, etc. But yeah, so the Arduino Uno R4 Wi-Fi is certainly a capable board, but then again, like I say, I don't know how I'm going to mount a camera on here. I'm sure it's possible, but it's going to be more work. Let's see. And speaking of cameras, I did test every available Arduino camera for the Arduino Giga display shield. Yeah, see, this goes with the display shield. The Arduino Giga R1 Wi-Fi, very powerful board. I'm sure you can hook a camera up to it. I'm sure you can hook a display up to it. That's what these risers are for. And then you can put the display shield on top of that. Again, I think this is overkill because you have about $120, $130 worth of hardware sitting on top of your tank, your Devastator tank. One thing I realized while I was making this video is these pins here, this set of pins from here to here, are pin compatible with the Arduino Uno. So your shields could work on the Arduino Giga R1 Wi-Fi. Never thought about it, but yeah, you could install regular Arduino Uno shields on this board, pin compatible, line by line. Interesting concept. Well, let's talk about Raspberry Pi. Like I say, I'm not a Python coder. We'll talk about that. But okay, so here's the Adafruit DC stepper motor hat. Yeah, DC and stepper motor. So it's got 4 motors. Not seeing anything for servos, and you'd have to do a lot of work around the Python, etc., to deal with the camera. I'm going to say Raspberry Pi takes 3rd place out of my decision-making process, unless somebody can leave a comment that's going to sway me like, oh, that's going to make it so much easier, so much better. Yeah, I even searched on Amazon. There's a whole bunch of different motor shield hats, etc. I didn't see any of them really jump out with servos, anywhere from 2 to 4 motors. Again, I'm not seeing servos here readily. I'm interested in that, and of course we'd have to support a camera. Again, I have a rather extensive Raspberry Pi playlist you're welcome to check out, and you probably find that I have coded in Python a little bit here and there somehow. Again, it's not my strong suit. So Raspberry Pi 3rd place. So I'm thinking, okay, ESP32. The first one that came to my mind is this Unihiker K10. This is another DFRobot product. Great. It has built-in camera, several different sensors, some AI capabilities, and you see it has this connector board across the bottom, and I'm thinking, yeah, there's got to be some expansion for this. Yeah, there's got to be some expansion for this Unihiker K10. I've played with it. I've made a few videos about it. Make sure to check out my playlist for that. Anyway, let's take a look. There is this expansion. I like this multi-function expansion board for Unihiker M10, K10. It's only $16.50, but you see right here, you trip over this 18650 battery holder here, and that's going to limit the amount of power for the motors, because the Devastator, let me get over the Devastator page. The Devastator has 2 geared motors that are supposed to give it up to 3 kilograms of payload capacity. So those are big motors. You're going to need a lot of power for that. And then when we look at this kit, you can add on various and sundry accessories. You see, yeah, those are really tiny motors compared to what's coming with the Devastator. So this in and of itself is not going to support the Devastator just due to the power. Is there a workaround? Yeah, I suppose so. Like I said, I like just the fact that it has a camera available, AI functionality, and you might buy this and make a robot out of it anyway, but it's not going to be part of the Devastator. So I took a look at the wiki for the Devastator tank mobile platform, and yeah, metal gear, DC motor, etc. And they have their own board here, Romeo BLE. So, oh, well, there's an idea. You know, I didn't want to get into something very specific or etc. And I've got to research this more to see if I can actually like program it in Arduino IDE or what am I going to do. But let's take a look at that product. I would go with the most expensive one, the ESP32S3. Got 4 motor controls. I believe, I'm not sure, that you'd have the PMW for servos on this board. I'll have to do some more research. You can leave comments down below if you're familiar with this board or if you see it before I do. Anyway, like I say, I'm just discussing the thought process right now because I think that's something, you know, I've been stuck on Meshtastic for like over a year, and it's like unbox new product, configure new product, test new product. It's been real easy to make videos around that, but I want to get more into a project that I'm working over time, and you know, I can certainly involve the Shitoku Tech channel community. Your comments, your questions always contribute to more ideas, so that's welcome. Yeah, I definitely want to take a closer look at this board. Again, leave comments down below if you see some boards or board combos. I like ESP32, and I had the thought, you know, instead of getting hung up on the camera thing, just put an ESP32 camera, and then you can just get your FPV view from there. And I don't know if you need to send any signals to the Devastator tank controller or not, but I'm sure that could be worked out as well. Let's see what we got to talk about still. Yeah, look for the link to the Devastator product page. And I'm starting a robot playlist. I'm going to be building the Elegoo Uno R3 smart robot car. I'm on holiday break right now, so stay tuned for that video. I'm actually really impressed with that, so you might want to go back and look at this short. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Give this video a like, and before you go watch more of my robot videos, please click on subscribe. Thank you very much.